Hola, bienvenidos a GCSE Spanish Practice. My name is Marina, and today we're going to take a look at the photo card description for foundation and higher, which is worth 5 marks out of 50. But it's a really good 5 marks to get because that is going to set the tone for the unprepared conversation that follows after. So today we're going to take a look at just the photo card description for both foundation and higher. For you to get 5 marks, what do you need to do? You need to get 9 pieces of information if you're doing foundation, and you have to talk about the 2 photos, and you have to do it for a minute. If you're doing higher, you need to speak for 1 minute and 30 seconds, more or less. You must say at least 15 pieces of information, and you must be able to communicate clearly. So what you're saying is clearly understood by the examiner. Today, we're going to take a look at these 2 photos. So imagine this is your exam and this is theme 3, and we have a picture from the topic holidays and a picture from the topic the city or the environment. So foundation, you must speak for about a minute. Higher, you must speak for about 1.5 minutes, so 1 minute and 30 seconds. And you should get a piece of paper and write down your answers. Now, when your teacher says, háblame de las fotos, you need to describe your photo using en la foto de arriba and then the papa exam technique that we described in the previous video. If you haven't watched it, just go to the description box and watch that one first, because the exam skills for this part of the exam are explained really well there. Now, if you're ready to do the preparation for this photo card, you're going to grab a piece of paper, pen, and write down immediately en la foto de arriba, and then follow the papa exam technique. You will describe the people you see in the photo as well as you can, the activities they're doing, the place they're at, and any additional, including the weather, so any additional information, including I think they're having fun, for example. Then you will link the information from photo 1 to the photo here at the bottom, saying sin embargo, however, and then en la foto de abajo, and then again, people, say as much as possible about people you see here, the activities they're doing, the place they're at, and any other additional information. I am going to pause the video here. You pause the video, spend 5 minutes writing down your answers, and if you want to, I can show you some help here, so you can decide whether you want some help or not. So here's the help. So pause or go back if you don't want to see it. And that's what you need to say for each of the people, activities, place, and additional. Okay, ready? Set a timer, spend 5 to 10 minutes tops, and I'll see you later with my answers to see if they match yours more or less. Okay, and now you're back. And this is why I came up with. It doesn't really need to match necessarily everything you said, but if you've done something similar, then you're on the right track. Teacher says, háblame de las fotos, and I will start saying something about the one at the top. En la foto de arriba hay 2 personas. Creo que son 2 chicas. Okay, the photo at the top, there are 2 people. I think there are 2 girls. I'm not sure. So I said, creo que son 2 chicas. Están en una barca juntas. So they're on a rowing boat together, juntas. I think they're 2 girls, so I used juntas, okay, feminine of together. Now, higher, you could say they are rowing in a rowing boat together, okay, están llevando una barca juntas. Place, están al aire libre en un canal. They're outdoors in a canal. I'm not sure what it is, but I know the word canal, so I'm just going to say it. Hay mucha agua y un monumento. There's lots of water and a monument. See? Easy. Creo que lo están pasando bien. I think they're having fun. Pienso que están contentas porque hace buen tiempo. I think they're happy because the weather's nice. See? And then I would say, sin embargo, en la foto de abajo hay 2 personas. Creo que son dos chicos, ¿vale? Not sure. So that's why I say I think they are two boys or two male people. Creo que son dos chicos. For activities, montan en bici juntos en la ciudad. So they riding. So basically, I'm saying they ride a bike together in the city. Or if you're doing higher, they are riding a bike together in the city. Place. Están al aire libre. You see, this is very handy because most of the pictures are outdoors. Están al aire libre en la calle. So they are outdoors on the street, en la calle. Y hay dos autobuses también. There are two buses as well that I can see. Additional. Pienso que están contentos porque hace buen tiempo. If you're doing foundation, I think they're happy because the weather's nice. I would be happy if I were riding a bike and it wasn't raining, so makes sense. Or you could say higher. Pienso que están contentos porque no contaminan, because they are not polluting. Okay? And that's it. That's it. I've said enough pieces of information for each of them. And then after 1 minute for foundation or 1 minute and 30 seconds for higher, then you would move on to the second part, which is any questions for 3 to 4 minutes for foundation or 4.5 minutes for higher on these topics. Okay, so for more questions on these topics, you could go to the general questions video and have a listen and see how many you can understand. Bueno, I hope this helped. Thanks for watching. And for more GCSE Spanish practice, like, share, subscribe. There are new videos every week. Adiós y gracias.